Several months later.
I'm calling out all the parents. If you're a parent and your child is in pre-K to elementary school to high school, I'm calling you out. The children today, I have never experienced, and I'm 22. Having to teach and work with you guys as children has been the most traumatic experience of my life. I teach 5-year-olds ballet. 5-year-old girls ballet. I have a class of 10 students. They don't respect any authority. You ask them, can you stand in your designated spot? They're telling you no and shut up. They're throwing things at each other. They're throwing things at other people, other classmates. You say, can everybody sit in their spot? I don't want to. I'm not doing that. You don't get to tell me what to do. You're not my mom. You confront the parent. The parent tries to argue with you and fuss at you because you tried to reprimand and redirect their kid. It's sad. It's sad. It's really, really sad. And another thing that's heart-wrenching is horrifying. It is horrifying. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking to listen to Pound Town.
All right, guys, so we got to talk about a dance teacher who is going viral for breaking down in tears on camera over a very disturbing trend and behaviors that she's seeing from 5-year-old girls in her classroom, which is that they are rejecting ballet music and wholesome music that kids should be listening to at a young age. They're rejecting that, and instead they want to listen to Sexyy Red. Now, you guys should be familiar with who Sexyy Red is. If you watch my channel, I've talked about her quite a bit, probably more than I should, but she has made waves here because she's a very controversial figure, okay? She's a female rapper, a hood rapper, okay, who talks about very, very, very degenerate activities and behaviors.
So for all those who are watching this now on the left, this is me reading the lyrics to Pound Town. Okay, you ready? Here we go. I'm out of town, thuggin' with my rounds, my pink, my booty hole brown. We're now doing color descriptions of bodily orifices. Where's the N-words? I'm looking for the hose. Quit playing, N-word. Come suck a toe. She says, I'm out here in Miami looking for the hoochie daddies. Where they at? Where the N-words? Get that ratchet. Where they at? My son need a new pappy. Well, that seems like this all seems like an amazing way of capturing an excellent father for your son.
And she pushes this on young women and young girls, and you're starting to see her influence show up in schools. Okay, children are being influenced by this. Again, at the beginning of this video, I showed a video of her being around children, showing up to high schools, and her influence is simply undeniable. And it is terrifying. It has terrified this teacher to see the type of influence that this rapper has on young girls. And she's ringing the alarm. She's sounding the alarm on it. And I want to react to it. But before we get into it, we have to have a word from the sponsor of this video, BioTrust. When it comes to anti-aging, we are all looking for that miracle pill. Generally, you need to try multiple products that target different areas of the skin to fully combat the appearance of aging. Some supplements may attempt to reduce wrinkles, while others may bring back firmness to sagging skin. Believe it or not, I have found a solution that removes the need for juggling with multiple anti-aging products. It's a special type of collagen, and it's better at maintaining skin elasticity, reducing visible signs of aging, and promoting a youthful complexion than most anti-aging products I've seen typically found on store shelves. Tens of thousands of 5-star reviews back up the notion that this collagen is not only a modern day fountain of youth, but that it also removes the need for us to use countless serums and anti-aging supplements. Most importantly, you can save 53% for this month only. Plus, for a limited time, you'll receive free gifts such as free shipping, a 60-day satisfaction guarantee, free VIP live fitness and health coaching, for life, and a free ebook titled The 14 Foods for Amazing Skin, all at no extra cost to you. Go to healthwithpatriot.com. That's healthwithpatriot.com, or click the link in the description down below before this once-in-a-lifetime deal sells out.
And another thing that's heart-wrenching is horrifying. It is horrifying. Your 5-year-old daughters are asking to listen to Pound Town and Sexyy. Your daughters, your 5-year-old daughters are asking, can we hear Pound Town? I'm playing them Princess Tiana ballet music. And they are asking me, can we hear Pound? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And I'm so scared for these little girls today because this is the most insane agenda push I have ever seen in my life. We do freeze dance. You guys' daughters are twerking at 5. 5. Where's the parenting? Where's the boundaries? Where's the help? Y'all are not helping your kids. You're hurting them. You guys are hurting them. I come every day dressed, ready to go, and I'm in school too. I'm in college. I mean, I put bows in my hair. I'm wearing leotards. I'm trying to get them interested in like proper things for their age, and you guys are exposing your kids to this raunchy secular music. Why is you guys' 5-year-old daughters singing Pound Town?
Yeah. So you seen that, you heard that, okay? I'm not surprised by this at all, okay? Because I can't lie to you guys. I found a few videos that I think were too inappropriate to actually put in this YouTube video of kids twerking to Pound Town. I'm talking about like 5 to 6-year-old children, little girls twerking to Pound Town. There's also been a number of videos going viral lately where you have kids that are again 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, 9 years old, rapping about degenerate behaviors. You got kids that are holding guns with their fathers in the background, basically condoning the type of, gang and criminal and thug behavior that leads to death and destruction and jail and prison for their kids in the future. But again, this is just a culture problem. That's what it is. This is the hood urban culture that you see being pushed on these kids, where you have parents who, are probably millennials, okay? For the most part, they're raising these children in this culture of music that promotes degeneracy and self-destructive behaviors. And they think that it's okay. They think that it's cool. They don't really give a damn. And that is what you get. And then these kids turn around and they go to school and they exhibit these behaviors in school. And then they become agents of chaos in school. And then you have these teachers, like this teacher right here, who can't teach the kids that actually want to learn, because a majority of the kids in class are agents of chaos because they never get disciplined. They never get punished at home. The parents just let them get away with whatever the kids want to do. The parents really don't even want to deal with them. They had no business having the kids in the first place. And they're probably in a household with, a single mother. Father's probably not there. If the father is there, he's probably a deadbeat. He's probably a thug. He's probably some type of criminal. Again, not really caring that much about the kid, not really raising the kid right. And again, this is what you get, right? And then people wonder why you have teachers that don't want to teach anymore. Okay, now again, I think that teachers who push a woke agenda in school, I think that they rightfully get a bad rap. Okay, I think they rightfully get criticized. But I do think there's a lot of good teachers out there that we're not standing up for, that do get the blame for poor performance of children when the parents should be the ones that are getting the blame, right? Because parents are responsible for the development of their children once a child is born. A child's academic attainment, right? What they learn, okay, how they grow academically and intellectually, primarily is the responsibility of the parent, right? If the parent is reading to them at a young age, if they're exposing the child to the right things, the right behaviors, if they are disciplining their child at a young age, then most likely the child is going to come out and be okay, right? They're going to excel in school. They're going to be positive contributors to society. But again, that is not what is happening, okay? Because we have this music that has influenced these parents to behave in degenerate ways, and they're pushing that on their own children, okay? Because they really don't know any better, right? They don't know any better. They really do believe that nobody should discipline their child except them, okay? And this is why the children don't respond to discipline, because again, that's not a part of the culture anymore, right? You're not allowed to discipline somebody else's child, okay? The parents, they don't discipline their own kids, and they don't allow other people to do it. Okay, when I was growing up, again, I'm not trying to pretend that I'm super old or anything like that. No, but at least I'm old enough to remember in pre-K and kindergarten, we had a second teacher, okay, in class who literally would take us into the bathroom and, beat us, right? They give us a whooping if we acted up in class, okay? It was an older black lady. I was thinking about her the other day for some reason. I mean, she just came up. I wonder if she's still alive. But it was an older lady. Again, in my pre-K kindergarten class, I remember she used to tear our butts up for acting up in school. Again, took us into the bathroom with her little paddle, with her little ruler, and she used to wear us out, okay? And the parents had no problem with it, okay? They show up to, the school or whatever, and they tell them, hey, look, we had to discipline your child. We had to take them, to the bathroom and give them a whooping. And the parents say, okay, that's great. That's awesome. And now I'm going to go home and give them a whooping, right? They're going to get another whooping, okay, just because, right? And that's how it used to be, okay? That's how it used to be. Now it's not like that anymore, right? It's not like that. Again, if a teacher put their hands on a child to discipline them, that teacher will be fired, right? That teacher will be gone in a heartbeat. Okay, so again, it's impossible to discipline children anymore, right? So again, you have parents who don't discipline children, parents who are raised in this ratchet ghetto culture. They push that on their children. Their children are exposed to it. They take it to school, and teachers aren't allowed to correct the behavior without being fired, right? So this is what you have. And this is part of the reason why you have so many failing schools. It's because quite literally, it's impossible to teach. You cannot teach when you have these badass kids in school acting up and you can't discipline. You can't do anything, right? You can't do anything. Only thing you can do is maybe send them to the principal's office, have them be suspended, right? But even then, they don't learn anything. I mean, that's like a reward for them, really, because a lot of these kids don't want to come to school in the first place. So being suspended, sitting at home, that's a reward. Because, again, it's not like the parents are going to discipline them or be mad at them for getting suspended. No, they'll be at home playing 2K, right? And they will be enjoying their life being suspended. And they'll go right back to school and they'll act up again and they'll get suspended again because there are no consequences. And unfortunately, this is our society, guys. This is what we see happening. And again, I feel for these teachers. I think that we give too much of a bad rap to teachers because some of them are woke. Okay, and we don't support the teachers who are not woke, who are actually trying to educate kids and do the right thing. We do not support them enough. Okay, we should be supporting these teachers that are trying, that are putting in the effort, that are good, but simply they can't teach children. They can't actually help these kids learn because there's too many agents of chaos. It's just impossible. It's just impossible. So that's why I say that one of the first steps in regards to reforming the education system, the public school system, if you don't want to outright abolish it, which I think that we should kind of outright abolish it. But if you don't want to abolish it, the first thing you should do is get the bad apples out of school, right? Get the bad apples out of school and start punishing these parents who are not disciplining their kids. Get them out of school, correct that behavior, get the bad behavior out of school first, right? And then you can maybe start to fix the problem from there in regards to kids not learning anything or being behind. But again, it is sad that you have young girls that have been influenced by rappers like Sexyy Red, because the type of lifestyle that Sexyy Red promotes is exactly how you get the results that this teacher has in her classroom, right? Because, people like Sexyy Red, women like that, again, how do you think they're raising their kids, right? They're raising their kids in the same way that produces agents of chaos. So you're going to have these girls that are going to be influenced by this music. They're going to go out here and get pregnant out of wedlock. Okay, they're going to have multiple baby daddies. They're going to be on food stamps. They're going to be on government assistance. They're going to have this hood attitude, this hood culture. They're going to raise their kids just like that. They're exposing their kids to the music at a young age. And then, you know, they're going to go to school and act like that. And it's going to be rinse and repeat. It's going to be a generational curse that's never going to go away. It's never going to go away. The only way that it changes is when you start to change the culture and hold parents accountable for the actions of their children. Okay? I'm so serious. You got to start holding these parents accountable. Until you start holding these parents accountable, nothing's going to change. You're going to see the same thing over and over and over again because they're incentivized to engage in this type of behavior, right? It has to be a cultural change. Parents need to be held accountable for their children and their actions and behaviors that are destructive. And it keeps other children from learning. And it just promotes behaviors that are just not good for society. You're going to produce people that are going to be agents of chaos in our society. And it's not going to push our society forward in a positive way. They're just going to continue to hold us back. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.